Y'all know what time it is, man. We on another episode of Trill Talk No Cap.
What's good, homie?
What's good, fam? How you living? Hey, what's up, Miss Chinese Nikki? I'm trying to give the San Antonians a bigger idea of what we're talking about and how legendary this shit is.
Yo, what's good, man? Y'all already know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? This is the one and only impeccable HIGHSTRUNG man now, and you are now tuned in to Trill Talk No Cap podcast. You feel me? We are back for season 4. It's going down. You dig what I'm saying, man? We appreciate everybody that's been tuning in through all the seasons. We appreciate all the love. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's a part of Trill Talk. Shout out to the Fly Zone team. Shout out to Lisa Martinez, a.k.a. Secret, you know what I'm saying, the producer behind what y'all see on these cameras. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off right now. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I want to talk about, obviously, because it was all over news, you know what I'm saying, it was all over, it was everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It was all over Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter like that myself. I'm just not an X person. You know what I'm saying? As they call it now. It's not even called Twitter no more. We still call it Twitter. I think that's because what we used to, but we call it X. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the Cardi B and Nicki situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't never know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was asking their opinions. You know what I mean? Some people felt like Nicki was in the right. Some people felt like Cardi was in the right. I feel like, you know, as an artist, I know what it's like to be, you know, I guess ridiculed. I know what it's like to be, you know what I'm saying, talked about. And when you in your own circle, you know, of people, I feel like I know what it's like for people just to say shit and you feel like you have to respond and you being told by people that care about you not to respond. I think that Cardi B was in her right to respond to Nicki. I think that when you start touching on the kids, when you start saying certain things, you know, about that has nothing to do with the music itself, you know what I'm saying? I think that that's something that you have to respond to. You're talking about your kids, you know what I'm saying? For me, you know, I felt like that with Cardi, you know, I just felt like, man, bro, look, she had every right to respond to what she felt. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that Nicki was just jealous. I think that Cardi went 3 times platinum before in 1 week or less than a week. She had already went 3 times platinum. She set records. She also got a $55 million deal with Louis Vuitton. And I felt like that when things like that happen, you know what I'm saying, you know, people like Nicki who has been at the top, who understands what the top feels like and who hasn't been on top in a little while now, see somebody else getting to the top, it either shows that you're going to be proud of that person, you're going to be happy for that person's success, or you're going to end up jealous. And you know what I'm saying, Nicki truly showed her true colors when it came to being jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, I'm just speaking my opinion. I don't know either one of these individuals, but for me, I just felt like that, like, yo, that's some jealous ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows since the dawn of time when Cardi B first got into the game that she never, that Nicki never really welcomed her with open arms. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't like her. You know what I mean? And it all started from when, what was it? Offset and them. The Migos put them in that song Motorsport. I think that they was in the video together and all that, but I don't think she really fucked with Cardi from the jump, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she's continuously showed that. But Cardi is the type, she jumps out there and says, you know, hey, you're not finna just, you know, think you finna punk me or feel like you can say what you want to say, especially when kids is involved, nigga. I'm telling you right now, anybody say something about my kids, nigga, you gotta see me. You know what I'm saying? You got to see me. You got to, you know what I mean? There's something that we need to talk about. For me, you know what I'm saying? I felt like Nicki showed her jealous side. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Appreciate y'all for coming down here. And I felt like for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is one of the subjects that I wanted to talk about. Obviously, I don't really like talking about shit like this, but I felt that it was a request through a lot of people on my page. It was a request mostly through females. There were some guys that chimed in that wanted to hear about this, but my thing has never been to talk about celebrity, I guess, problems, because I don't know these celebrities. I don't care to speak on them. But, you know, my opinion, if you ask me, y'all ask for my opinion. My opinion is that Cardi B was in the right. I feel like that Nicki showed her jealous ass ways, you know what I'm saying? And jealousy is one thing you cannot hide. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you try to defer around the subject and say, I'm not jealous, I'm just stating facts. No, That's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Cardi went 3 times platinum, like I said, in less than a week. She hadn't dropped an album in 7 years. You know what I'm saying? People kind of forgot about Nicki because that's Nicki's fault, though, because Nicki was at the top of the game. Still, I think Nicki has a lot of talent. I think she's one of the best female rappers to ever touch the game, but that should have been enough for you to go and come at Cardi. And Cardi, to me, when you think about the news that she's been in, it's never been attacking somebody. It's always her speaking her piece and always her coming clapping back at somebody else. You know, now when you think about people like 50 Cent, that nigga is a fucking petty ass nigga. He claps at people on purpose and then responds when they clap back. You know what I mean? Like, Nick, I don't think Cardi's like that. I think Cardi stays in her little hut. She stays in her little circle of friends and family. She's a Libra. Y'all want to stay? Y'all gonna make sure we state that, huh?
We try to keep peace until you can't keep it no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't tip the scale.
And I felt like that.
Don't fuck with no pregnant Libra at that.
And I felt like
My baby.
that's what it was. I felt like Cardi minded her business until she couldn't mind it no more. And I think that's okay. I think that everybody should take a lesson from that because sometimes you can't always just rise above something. Sometimes something must be said, especially when you involve people's personal life. You know, they kids, certain things like that. So I just felt like that Nicki was out of place. She was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And Cardi clapped back at her. And I think she need to stop messing with Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Because it only, you know, words are words until it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I really hate that because we should be showing unity, especially for 2 powerful females like that who are dope at what they do. You would think that it would be more of a camaraderie, that they would come together and try to, you know, collab more and do things like that. And I don't think that Cardi's shy from that, but I think that she just feels like, you know, I'm not finna reach out to a person who's constantly dissed me, disrespected me, you know. And even with the Ice Spice thing, Cardi came at her, you know, Ice Spice jumped in and I don't remember what she said, or I don't even remember if I knew what she said, but Cardi was like, bitch, if you got something to say it to me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, damn, like, how many of us have felt like that? Like, you see somebody in the building and you feel like, damn, dog, like, you talk all this shit. And when I see you, it's never like that. Like talk your shit. I want to hear the shit that you talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like that when I walked into the building of clubs. Like, I want to hear that shit you talking. Because clearly you talking it to everybody else. And to me, I never liked the friend that come to you all the time. Like, if you living in peace and you living in a good realm of your life, I never liked that friend that come to you all the time and tell you what somebody else has said about you. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's like, damn, bro, why you constantly telling me shit like this? Why is it that you feel like you need to tell me something? Is it because they enjoy watching your day being ruined? Or it's like if we all having a good time and somebody come tell you, hey, you know, this person said you ain't shit. What was the purpose of me telling you that? You know what I'm saying? I like that. Self-validation, you said? I like that. I like that. So what's y'all opinion? Do y'all have the same opinion? Do y'all feel that, you know what I'm saying, that Nicki was 100% wrong?
Absolutely. I think, first of all, Nicki delusional. I think she got some business stuff going on. I ain't gonna lie. She hitting the Kanye right now, and that's okay. But she need help, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she's been acting like a hate ass bitch since the shit she said about Lil Kim. And the fact that Lil Kim backs Cardi says a lot. Like that says a lot. That's she had an issue with the fact that like Lil Kim is kind of coined as one of the queens of hip hop.
Right.
Which she is.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. But for Nicki mimicked her for all them years. And you can compare and contrast photos and the way she raps and the way she talks and stuff like that to Lil Kim. You can tell, like, okay, that's who you look up to, but she's never given credit. She's always tried to discredit Lil Kim, but also using her
That's like, yeah.
as like to portray that type of person. It's
Right.
like, it's like she was the 2000s Lil Kim. But instead of giving credit to Lil Kim, she tried to talk down on her and talk shit.
Yeah.
And then she got real feeling away, real feeling mad when Kim backed Cardi. But
Right.
Lil Kim said it for herself. She real. Like, you can't do nothing but support someone that's a real ass bitch. And Kim Cardi has always paid tribute to Kim. Like most female rappers have always paid tribute to Lil Kim. Because
Right.
Lil Kim is like, that's the original, that's OG right there. You can't, a female in rap can't really, after Lil Kim's time, you can't really come in with that sexy, sexual, you can't do that without giving credit to Lil Kim.
Absolutely.
Kim and Trina, that's it.
Don't forget about Foxy Babes.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about before her time.
After
her time. After her
blueprint
time.
right there.
That's the blueprint, but I'm talking about after that time. When it comes to like New York rap,
Yeah.
bitches is on that sexy shit, and Kim, Trina, like.
And what's crazy, Biggie was the one that told Kim that you need to, because at first when Kim first started rapping, she was rapping like gangster shit, like about killing niggas. And Biggie said niggas.
Stop doing that shit.
Yeah,
Like, that's
Biggie
not
was like, yeah, absolutely. He was like, niggas want to hear some sexy shit come out of a female mouth. Yeah.
Niggas want to hear sexy shit. That's how that came to me. Trina has already said that Kim is one of her idols because, hey, we all know Miss Queen of the South.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Trina, you heard her.
Yeah.
I ride a dick, turn around and like, son.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, for sure.
And that inspired City Girls.
Yeah.
Cardi B, like, but
Lottos, all them, yeah.
Lotto, Ice Spice. Y'all probably don't know Melly, but she's a good rapper too. But a lot of people don't understand. A lot of them, actually not a lot, all of them have given credit to Lil Kim
Yeah.
and Trina.
Yeah.
But Lil Kim is the blueprint.
She definitely is the blueprint of the game on why these females talking how they.
The blueprint for that sexy ass rap shit. But Nicki has never.
Foxy Brown is.
Foxy Brown was tough too, though.
She was a staple.
No, Foxy Brown is at the.
Foxy Brown. Lil Kim
Absolutely,
is
babe.
a mirror.
Absolutely, babe.
Mm.
Listen, I ain't gonna argue that. I'm saying for our day and age.
Mm.
I'm saying like when it comes to, I get that. Yeah, Nicki got her.
My only thing as a man, I feel like, you know, and being a hip hop artist, it's a lot of females that, like I said, she was the blueprint. It's a lot of females like most of the rhymes.
From Foxy Brown, 100%.
Most of the rhymes that come, it be about the female pussy, right? It be about they pussy, right? Like, my thing is, it does, absolutely. But the thing is, your pussy can't be. It better not be trash as much as these niggas is out here rapping about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Never heard a nigga say Trina pussy trash.
oh no, she had niggas in a frenzy. We could tell her shit wasn't trash. She had niggas in a frenzy. You know what I'm saying?
The baddest bitch. She said it.
Hey, nobody argued either. Nobody argued. It was.
She said it and she meant it.
To me, when you say certain things and nobody argue with it, it's got to be some truth to it. Like when T.I. came out and said he was king of the South, nobody really argued with that because he proved that he was that nigga from the South. Nobody, you know, and the niggas that did argue with it, who really is irrelevant to this day. You know what I'm saying? But that was my take on it, man. I'm glad to hear y'all's opinions. You know what I'm saying? Seth, as a man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you even follow these females, but what was your take on that, bro? Do you feel that it was petty? Do you feel like Nicki was just being done? What was it?
Yeah, I feel like it was a little bit of pettiness, but also at the same time, at the end of the day, like you gotta know, like you put a staple, and you can't be mad about whoever try to like follow up or want to do something like what you want to do.
Right.
Because you are a staple. At the end of the day, you are.
Right.
So if someone don't want to be like you can't be mad about it. You can't.
Right.
Because you already did it. They just want to emphasize on everything that you did. Yeah.
It's almost like they want you to kiss their ass for it.
Right. It's like
Yeah.
if I was like, you know what, my favorite superhero is this, that, and the third.
I want to be like him.
Right. I want to his ideas and what he's
It's
thinking about.
It's
is
like where
what
Nicki lost the plot was Cardi never disrespected her. Cardi actually gave her props. That's what's crazy. And it's like you go from you were getting props.
Thank you.
But then you went to hating, and then you went to hating to every female rapper. And now she got an issue with Meg. She got an issue with so many female rappers. And it's like, for what? They're not saying, they never talk down on you.
Yeah.
And the same
They
conversation
idolize
is,
you. They're looking at you the way they look at
Yeah.
him.
I think.
conversation is previously before her.
Yeah.
You don't see nobody hating. You don't see nobody.
But I think
it's very much of like we built it. We did it.
It was never a hater. It was never a hater environment.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing it. You do it. Let's build up together. Let's fucking make it work.
And that's how it's been. Male rappers, female. That's how it's supposed to be. Like the OGs are the ones that put you on.
Yeah.
Youngins always respect that, and that's where when the shit first started happening with Cardi and Nicki, it was because Nicki was being a fucking like. Cardi never gave her. She was being a cunt. She was being a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Cardi never hated on her. She never said nothing bad about her. She never. It wasn't nothing.
But people like Nicki want you to kiss their ass when and that's what she wanted from Cardi. She wanted to be the gatekeeper. She wanted somebody to say, "Oh, I'm this way because of Nicki." If it hadn't been for Nicki paving the way, motherfuckers don't owe you that. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, while you may have been an inspiration, you not the blueprint, my love. Your blueprint came from Lil Kim. And Kim's blueprint came from
the only
Foxy Love.
blueprint I know is Jay-Z.
Nobody ever had. All of hip hop started somewhere. All of inspiration of hip hop came from somewhere. Nobody is the originator. Nobody is the. You're not the queen. You're not the king. You're not the. I like. You know how we like to say, "Oh, the queen of hip hop, king of rap."
Yeah.
That's fine and dandy, but nobody is actually the king or queen of hip hop or rap or R&B or any of that.
Right.
Because it originated from somewhere. We have all taken experience and from somewhere. You have all grown and projected from somewhere.
Right.
So it'll never be, "Oh, I'm the queen of hip hop because XYZ." No, babe, because you're like Nicki saying she's the queen of. No, my love, you bitch your shit from Kim. Let's be real. You bitch your shit from Kim. We can compare.
But like you said, you got people like MC Light, Queen Latifah.
MC Light.
You know what I'm saying? That
DJ Spinderella. SW. Like there's just so many ways we can compare that. Baby, you're not the blueprint. And that's
You can
okay.
get your flowers,
You don't
but don't
have
expect
to.
more than what your flowers is.
You don't have to be the blueprint. You don't have to like of course we should give flowers. Of course.
No doubt.
Because music evolves over the years.
No doubt.
It has evolved over the years. It evolves. And with the evolving, with the evolution, there are always artists that are the cause of that evolution. And that's fine and dandy. But when it comes Nicki, baby, you're not the evolution of female rap. You're not.
Yeah.
Kim is who you bitch up all of your shit from Kim. Down to the way you dress, down to the music videos she does, down to the way she spits her lyrics. She has bit her shit from Lil Kim.
Right.
That's fine. Do that. Give flowers where flowers are due. But then you can't get mad at Cardi for doing the same fucking shit.
Right. No doubt. And I feel the same way. I feel like that, you know. And this is just an experience I've seen on the local scene where people try to take you under their thumb. They try to get you to be, you know, they try to get you to pay homage for what they did. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I used to take copying as something, as an offense, right? Because I'm not going to lie, I've done a lot of things in this city as an artist where people copied it. There was venues being used that now, even to this day, that was never used before I used it. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And numbers don't lie. But I learned that you got to take that as a sense of flattery. You can't take it as like, you know, as somebody disrespecting you. Obviously, they seen what you can do with that venue. They seen what you can do with that situation, and they think that they can make their situation the same. You feel me? So the next subject I want to talk about, I seen this thing on the internet. I seen it on one of the memes that I was watching. This couple had a wedding, and the girl invited her ex to the wedding. And the man called the wedding off. Was he valid in that, or was he not?
He was valid.
You know what I'm saying? Because he felt like, why did you invite this nigga to our special day? You know what I'm saying? Now to her, she's saying we just friends. He knows I'm getting married to you. But I feel the same way. Like, nigga, I don't want to see your fucking ex on one of the most special days of my life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was definitely a big ass red flag, and she should have gotten left for that. And the nigga wanted his ring back. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, "Oh, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and run that." You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Is that wrong to invite your ex to the wedding?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Would you be offended if your husband?
If my husband to be invites his ex to our wedding, that wedding ain't fucking happening. I don't give a fuck if I made it down the aisle. If I look over and make eye contact with that bitch, we are not getting married. Because there should be absolutely, positively no reason for her to be there. Unless that's like a baby mama situation where we're all cool together, like, that's fine.
Right.
Because, you know, I have a kid, my daughter's dad has kids. If we're cool to that point,
Right.
yeah, be at my wedding with the kids.
Right.
Absolutely. If we ain't got no kids together, and you bring yo, absolutely the fuck not. Ain't no way.
Wait, what was the question?
So the
He said if your ex or his ex invited her to the wedding, would you still get married? If there's no kids or nothing involved.
I need details.
So
That's what I said. If there are kids involved,
so no so it's no so there's the guy don't.
specific scenario.
So okay, so this is a scenario.
Lay it out.
So you about to get married to this guy, right? Y'all about to get, it's y'all's wedding day. Now you never met her ex. You don't know this nigga from a can of paint. You don't know this nigga.
It's a fuck no.
We not getting married if I don't know that nigga from Canada.
But he's on the invite list for her wedding.
No.
Why? Well, y'all supposed
For
to do
what?
that shit together. So it's a fuck no for me.
The invite list is created together. We do that. We
that's
sit down and do that shit
So that means
together.
somebody popped up. In my scenario, somebody popped up.
And
That's
if
a
you
fuck
did
no.
it
Seth.
outside of our invitation list,
And
that
beer.
means you knew I didn't want that
If you
motherfucker there.
know that's his best friend, his girl best friend, or whatever the case may be.
Ain't no girl best friend. I'm your girl best friend. If we're getting married,
ain't no best friends.
if we at that point of getting married, I'm your girl best friend.
I have men in my life that's very platonic, and those are my
That's different.
emotional support humans. So I cannot look
Niggas
at
like to
my
keep their ex as
person
an
and
emotional
say you
support
can't have
bitch.
no girl best friend. It depends on
If you've ever fucked her, that's a
dynamic.
hard no. If you've ever had a sexual relation, emotional relationship, anything like that, fuck no. Bitch should be 100 yards.
Yeah.
Bitch should be 100 yards within my wedding.
So it's a no for me too. I feel like that's a violation. I feel like you violated. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, like, especially if it wasn't. First of all, it shouldn't even be a discussion. But if it wasn't even a fucking discussion, and I just see this nigga at the wedding,
Yeah, that's a whole
that's a violation.
That's disrespectful.
I want my ring back. I want everybody can still stay and eat and shit, but this shit, cause the venues and shit was paid for.
No, we ain't even signed the papers. We ain't even get that far. We not signing the papers.
But that shit is crazy.
It's a buffet for y'all, cause ain't no wedding happening.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, this is a segue to the next subject, which is like, we was talking about relationships, right? And everybody has there were relationships. To me is almost like choosing who's the best rapper in the world. Like, you would never. It was a beer, but appreciate it though. Yeah, thank
I
you.
asked you.
No, I said. Yeah, no.
It was bad.
Yeah. Oh, you asked me again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But that's cool. I'll take this. Appreciate it. Shout out to my dog Seth, man. Nigga arguing with my personal bartender on the motherfucking podcast. Nigga, I said a beer. He said, nah, I asked you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? And look. You know what's crazy? When you know you got a personal bartender friend, nigga. When the bartender asks, most people, like, when you go to a restaurant or something, they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." My nigga will argue. My nigga said, "Nigga, I said that. I said a beer, nigga. Did you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You will have a strong debate about your fucking drink with what this nigga make, man. God damn. I guess. On camera. This is what the podcast about, though. It's Trill Talk. That nigga gave me some Trill Talk right now, nigga. I double back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Nah, so we was talking about relationships, and I felt like that everybody was always gonna have a different opinion. But, you know, experiencing and seeing the way that relationships work, I feel like that, like, relationships shouldn't be work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be fucking work. And I feel like that, like, a lot of people try to make something work and they follow these certain type of rules that's supposed to be in certain relationships. But then I see other people that's just happy within their relationship. It's just happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was explaining something to me about this. I'm not gonna say his age. I don't even know if he want me to say his age. My bad, Pop. But he's a certain age, okay? And he told me, he was like, that there's niggas his age that will still say, man, let me ask the wife. Now, I think that there's a certain type of respect there when you have a wife or when you have a girlfriend, that you should definitely announce where you're gonna be at, what you're gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't stop you from going or doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? In the way of my dog Myron, this is his way. You know what I'm saying? When he see, that's Myron will stop texting you when he sees some when he sees something ignorant. This is what Myron do. He can like,
We all do that.
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that it shouldn't be work, bro. It's and the reason why I say that is because people will try to tell you how a relationship should be. But my thing is, whatever works for them may not work for y'all. And my thing is too, like, you can't really tell me about, experiences and knowing something is different. You know, a nigga could know everything there is to know about basketball, but not know how to play worth a damn. You can know that James Nesmith started basketball. You can never play. So you can't really tell the nigga that's experienced on that court what he should do in that situation. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to certain relationships, I feel like that we run into so many different opinions. And I think that what people got to stop doing for relationships to really work, especially now in these days in 2025, is stop listening to other fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Figure this shit out. The downfall, absolutely. It's crazy because back then too there was effort. There was effort in getting to know the woman that you had to as far as a man's perspective. Y'all can agree if y'all want or disagree. Tell me what you feel. But I feel like it was more personable. It was more. I had to study this woman to even be able to court her and take her out and do certain things. Nowadays, you can see everything about this woman's life damn near on social media. You know what I'm saying? You could pretend that you like certain shit that she like, and you really don't. But you know what she like. You know what's gonna spark that. Attention. You know what's gonna, and it's like.
We bullshit on social media. We post something we resonate with, but it was not what we're going through.
But why is that though? But no, listen to this.
That will push somebody else to the side where you're saying like, okay, yeah, maybe that's not something that you're doing or you're going through or this, that, and the third. But if I see that, because social media is the way it's showing a profile.
But when it comes to that, you need to talk to me. Social media is a persona. Me as a person, that's different.
But some people will give you bad advice because they miserable on purpose.
And they can do that.
They will do that.
That's on you, people. That's on you, though. We in therapy, baby. We don't. But that, at the end of the day, it's always going to be on. It doesn't matter what persona they put on social media. It doesn't matter what persona they put on public. That's on you.
So do y'all think social media makes it harder to be in a good relationship?
Yes, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Because I think a lot of people put on a persona for social media, and that's not who the fuck they are in real life. Yeah.
Not fighting for your life. Shit.
I get niggas like, my friend Dana. Me and Dana, we get shit on our ass all the time when we post pictures. We're like, oh, these bitches, Bitch, I make 6 figures and I own my own home. I don't need you for a fucking thing. Don't be weird. Like.
But is that a I think me and you had this discussion before, where we talked about I said is that a break? Is that a what do they call it? Is it a deal breaker, right? Is it a deal? Is if he don't make what you make and come in?
It's not.
Okay.
But there's a difference though. What is a deal breaker if you ain't shit ass nigga not trying to do anything?
Yeah.
No. If I make more than you and you just chilling on the couch at home and you not trying to do shit for yourself, absolutely, that's a deal breaker. I'm not gonna be the breadwinner coming in my home.
Does he have? But okay, I love that. I love that.
But
I love that.
if you're at least trying, if I can see that you're trying, if I can see that you're trying to better yourself, if I can see you educate, if you're in school, getting your education, if you're doing all of the things, I don't mind being the breadwinner for a little bit. But one thing I'm not gonna do is be a breadwinner to a
mental
bum.
bit. Let me emphasize.
It's for a little bit. I'm not gonna be a breadwinner for a bum.
emphasize.
I don't want no hobo.
Carry the fuck on.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
She can
So let me ask you a
verbalize
question.
it better than me because I'm
So it could be so he can have as long as he has goals, ambitions, and he's doing something to move toward those goals.
actively.
Let me ask
Yeah, yeah. He's doing something to move toward those goals.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody who has ambitions and goals and this, that, and the third, you make six figures, but he doesn't, his goals don't match. But that's his goal. That's what he wants. His ambition is like, I'm so passionate about art. And I draw and I cut and I paint and this, that, and the
You can
third.
make six figures doing that.
You can, but hold on.
You can, but I hear where he's going
Right.
with
So
this.
like your mindset is already here, but his goals is very much here at the time. But he still has his goals, he still has his ambition, he still has right? So what is that for you?
So, when it comes to something like that for me, where it's like, if your goal isn't ultimately where your income meets my income, right? We have to have compromise, right? So, if I'm the breadwinner of the home, and I'm expected to work all these hours, I'm making all this money, I'm paying all the bills, okay, then the goals are gonna be reversed.
Okay.
Okay, babe.
Come on, gang.
If I come home, I want the house clean. I want dinner cooked.
Come on, gang.
It should be taken care of. If I'm the breadwinner of the home, roles are reversed. I like this. This is where I think.
Deadline.
So, Kay, let me ask you this. Are you like one of them ones? And I'm asking, right? Because you're a wonderful person.
So I feel like you're going to get to where the point I was getting.
No, so but I want to state this. I want to say this because I know who the fuck I'm talking to, and I don't want to turn this into Fight Club.
Oh my God. Come on, baby. Bring it on.
Are you the one for saying that reminding a nigga, I'm the breadwinner in this
No,
motherfucker?
Absolutely not. I will never emasculate a man, period. Never.
Okay, so he can still feel like a man in a relationship.
I absolutely want you to still feel like the man in a relationship.
How are you gonna achieve that, friend? Yeah, I'm on your ass. How you gonna achieve it?
The difference is, like I said, for me, I've been raised like I think most of us in a family where the man is the provider. Man makes more money, he takes care of home, and the woman takes care of home. We take care of the kids, we pay the bills. You know, from granted your account, we pay the bills,
Right.
we cook the dinner, we clean the house, all of that. That's how I was raised, and that's how I have always looked at traditional relationships.
Because I agree with you.
And I agree with that. I love that.
I feel like what you saying is the nail on the coffin, right? I feel like
Female minds taking care of a man who
We
has
don't-
something to get about himself.
And there
That
you
we're
go.
not gonna be in the
That's
gutter.
the thing.
You have to be a
I
leader.
do
You're
not mind taking care of my man if I know that my man does not always plan on being the receiver of the care.
right.
So are you
If
saying
my
that?
if my man has dreams, ambitions, goals, and he is actively working towards that shit,
Right.
action is all I fucking need.
Right.
Baby, I'm gonna hold it down.
So can I ask you a question? The females that are very much like, oh well, I'm not gonna do this, that, and the third because
That's them.
it's because they don't trust a man to be that person.
But
Because I will tell you this, y'all are.
if that's the case, that man.
I will tell you this. Y'all are rare, right? Y'all are a rare breed because 90% of the females out right now, like I had a friend tell me this, and we've been going back and forth on Messenger saying, one of my best friends, CJ, and he said that, you know what I'm saying? I talked to him about marriage. He said there's no benefit for a man marrying a woman. It only benefits the woman.
It's not.
And then he said women, a lot of women don't need to take accountability. Women. He said never in his life has he dealt with a woman who takes accountability. Most women don't take accountability.
That's why I can't.
So that's the but again, there are the rare breeds, right? I know you guys personally, so there's a percentage level, but a lot of women, like these women that are like again, I think me and Seth was laughing about it. If I recall, I think I was talking to Seth about when women come to the club absolutely fucking broke, but leave the drunkest and be in the hottest section, and there are certain things that will happen for a woman. There is something that. There is something. Listen. There is something that would. There was things that. Listen. Hold on. There are things that will happen for a woman that will never happen for a man. Hold on. What she say? Where are these niggas?
Wait. My follow-up question was, did you do it?
And I said, fuck no.
Right, because you're not.
But when I'm out, I don't ask a nigga for a drink. However, I pay for my own shit.
I buy my homeboys their drinks.
If I'm right, we out with drink, and you know that we'll buy you a drink.
Yes.
We'll buy you a drink.
Yes.
If we're out with our homeboys, absolutely, I don't mind buying my niggas a drink.
Can we?
But if a
Let's
nigga
stop.
do
Okay, hold on. Let's
Let's
stop adding ourselves into the equation, right? That's what makes it more.
So it's a difference between buying homeboys a drink and the niggas, like a regular nigga.
But I'm never gonna buy a nigga a drink.
But my thing is like,
okay, so listen.
there are things that will happen for there are things.
I'm a Libra. I will buy a drink for a nigga that I don't even.
There are things, but my point is.
I've done it to be petty.
My point is, there's things that will happen for a female that can never happen for a man, right?
Less likely.
Less likely.
That's not true because I go across the board with my shit.
Can you tell me Can you tell me an example where it happens more for a woman than a man?
Like, has a man that
Drinks all the time. I think you.
So again.
If I feel like I can
No,
be petty,
I don't know if I believe that.
So again.
At least on a look. I'm not saying I'm the best looking guy ever, but I do well for myself. You know, being behind the bar and this, that, and the thing. None. You know why? You know why? Because I'll say this. One, being behind the bar, they assume I'm just gonna give it to you.
You're behind the bar.
Now, if I'm on the other side, my homies, Strong.
Yeah.
No, not unless it's one of the ones where it's like I buy a round, you buy a round. Now she feel obligated because we done bought 4 rounds.
I'm just saying that the norm for women, right? There and that I've seen, right? A woman could just look good, right? And there's been things that are done. Like, now I've been fortunate. I have been fortunate to experience some of the things that these women have experienced, like being flown out, right? Flown out, being gifted. I've had women do these things for me on their own merit but these women had the money to do it. It was something that it didn't touch their pockets. They just felt like, I can do that. I can fly this nigga out because I make this amount of money. I want to see you. And my thing was, I got a lot of shit going on. I'm not just finna fly out there and try to put that in my expense. And they flew me out. Now, there's a lot of women that experience this almost all the time. I know a woman right now, I've never seen this woman work. She has the latest Mercedes Benz. She got a 550. She lives a great life. She goes to certain places like Miami, and there's $25,000 on the bed with a note that says enjoy your time in Miami. You see what I'm saying? Those are things that just being pretty will get you. I don't think that no matter how good a nigga look, that shit will ever happen for a nigga.
That's not true.
Like, less likely. Excuse me.
Because I've offered a flight.
No. So is it more likely that a guy gets flown out or a woman gets flown out?
I think if we're being realistic, I think it's more likely for a woman.
And that's okay.
But
That's part
I
of the
think
dynamic.
if a woman has money, like,
that's
like
what
I
he's
said,
saying.
I got money. I try to fly a nigga out.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's saying it doesn't happen at all.
But you are a part of a different percentage, nigga. You are that 1 percentile, nigga. You are that 1 percentile of a amazing woman.
Even before, how often would you hear your friends? and she
I
got
actually had one nigga tell me
What?
if they flew him out to Spain. I was like, oh.
What?
Yeah, you can finesse.
Well,
That's hard.
for you, love that for you.
Hell yeah.
But at the like, what difference does that make though? Like to the point that we're making, like, what difference does that make?
What you make does matter, right?
It's not about a
No,
difference.
I'm not
of
saying
it's a-
financial wise. I'm saying his point that he was trying to make. Like,
What he was saying
what
is,
point is that
it was,
making?
it's easier, and it's more,
It's so point. First of all,
not easier, but like more like.
I'm gonna say, no
accepted.
matter what, sexually wise, it's always gonna be easier for women. Because no offense to you men, no offense, y'all niggas are easy.
Lie.
Y'all
I'm not.
niggas are easy.
I'm not. I'm not.
No offense.
I'm not.
No offense.
Well, not, I'm thinking of myself. In general, yes, we are. In general,
that's what I'm saying.
See, that's where we can
That's
compromise.
what I'm saying. I'm
Generality?
not saying like you and
You
him.
say y'all
I'm
niggas.
You
saying,
easy bastard.
but you, I'm saying, that's why I said no.
I used to be
offense.
easy.
I don't mean like y'all directly.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying though when I say
In general, man.
niggas are easy.
Yeah, the simps. The
Babe,
simps and the
I gotta
chicks.
hit, all I gotta hit you with is the I'm gonna give you that Gaga 5,000 and nigga be like, oh, come over, drop the addy.
Well, that's the difference, though.
Oh God.
Like for real, that's just how.
I just like the way you said that. Can you say it one more time? What is it? Gawk gawk? So do that gawk gawk again, because it tells me how deep that throat is. Gawk gawk 5,000.
But no, that's just what it is. Like, so I get what y'all are saying when it comes to something like that. It's different. The female, the number goes up when it comes to females. But y'all gotta understand, we also look at. I don't think y'all realize we look at y'all as being easy as fuck, and we get what the fuck.
Oh, but hold on. Yeah. Hold on. You're right about
Oh
that.
yeah, no.
You're right about that. It's easy.
All we have to say is, do you want some dick? Y'all
I
be
damn
like,
near don't let
At
me
this point,
close.
I fuck you.
No, hold on.
I can show you half a nip. I can show you
No,
half a
this-
nip. All I know is
So yeah, this you're right about that, right?
Y'all niggas
It's easy to fuck a nigga, right? It's transactional for us.
Okay, let's talk about this. Let's hold on.
But it's hardest for us to stay with you though.
Why is it?
we don't care though. That's
Nah,
what
that's
y'all
a lie.
don't understand.
That's
We don't
y'all be
care.
begging for a boyfriend.
I don't
No, we don't.
I don't even know.
Y'all can have it both ways. I wish I would say no.
Hey, hold on. Let's hold on.
Okay, just because we listen to 2K does not mean nothing.
Hold on.
Relax. For me, on this subject, bring it back. Diabolical.
Ain't no way.
Let's segue to this.
I'm a woman who don't operate off of emotional.
I don't care.
I'm not an emotional female, so
Don't
what
care.
y'all talking about? Let's go.
Let-
Y'all talking about emotional
We got the
female,
1%.
but y'all niggas love to
this is the one. Y'all are part of the 1%, though.
I just
Right.
went to
They keep it
Y'all want to talk about emotional, but you niggas will break a TV screen when you lose the 2K. I don't want to hear it.
We break when I lose a what in 2K?
Y'all lose the 2K and whatever video.
I don't even play games.
Y'all niggas will crack a
I don't even play games, so that's the other percentage.
crack a screen.
What was the original
But
question?
we're emotional.
Shit, I forgot what the goddamn point of this was, but
started with the wedding and then
yeah.
social media ruined
Okay.
You're not.
But no, I fuck with everybody's opinion for sure.
I've never.
No, I fuck with the opinion.
Okay, HIGHSTRUNG.
No, I'm really glad to hear that opinion. I fuck with that like tough. I fuck with y'all's opinions, and I know I asked the right ladies to give me these opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are humble and worldly females that understand. You know what I'm saying? The difference between how these females are acting and the difference between that percentage, that 1% out.
We told you
So-
there's certain victims. That's shit. That's
They
not
want
us.
that look
We're
secure.
giving you what we are.
I'm personality.
I'm not.
So let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask this. Before I forget. Let me ask this. Why is it so hard? Why do certain females, right? They say keep it 100 with me. Like females say, I've talked to a few females, right? And they say certain things like, you know, if that's what you want, say that. But when you say, but it's so hard to come up. Like if a person finds you attractive right now, right? Walk up to you at the bar and be like, hey, what's good? You know, what's your name, right? You tell them my name's Kate, right? And he say, okay, cool, nice to meet you. And be like, he say something as simple as, hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I find you to be extremely attractive, but I'm not really looking for nothing detrimental in my life right now. But I really just want to fuck. Like I wanna see if we could just have a fucking situation. Cause I'm not out here fucking nobody. I'm not out here, but I see that I like you and I wanna fuck. Now most females, most females they don't wanna hear that, but the nigga could just talk to you about how he wanna date you, get you to fuck, and that's all he really wanted. But that's what he had to do to get you to fuck. But instead of coming up to you, are you still fucking a nigga that just talked to you like that?
No.
But what's the okay? But you would fuck a person that talks to you about dating. I'm okay. Elaborate, please.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna elaborate. First of all, I'm not fucking a nigga this week, man. I don't give a fuck. If I don't know you, we not fucking off same grip. So there's certain things that a nigga says to a woman, we know you just saying it just to get pussy. Crazy thing is, y'all don't be understanding. We just one day. You ain't gotta lie to us. We just trying to fuck you too.
Well, he just said.
I just said that, and you said no.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish.
What the fuck?
I'm finishing.
Katie, what?
Apparently nobody can finish.
Katie, what the fuck is you saying?
I'm trying to finish the question. What I'm saying is, certain women just don't give a fuck about that, and they're not gonna fuck you regardless. Like they don't care what you're saying. They don't care how sweet you talking in their.
But you just said right now. You said sometimes y'all just want dick. So if you just want dick and I just want pussy, what's the problem?
There is none. But it's not. That's not what you're saying though. What you're saying.
They don't.
That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's it.
That's not what you were asking me.
It's just hoes.
And sometimes there are some women that just want to give it away and they don't give a fuck.
I'm saying if a man comes up to you right now, he just says, "Listen, I find you to be attractive. I want to
and
fuck."
I can say that's cool,
And
but it's
depending
not
on
gonna
the
happen.
self-esteem, then she gonna go. She
But why is it not gonna happen? Is it because of the way he asked you?
Her
What she wants.
Her self-esteem.
It depends on her
She gonna
self-esteem.
go or
It
she
depends
not
on how
gonna
you
go.
come
It's
to me.
self-esteem.
Let me
If
ask
you
you a
walk in
question.
like that, if you walk up on me and you tell me,
Being-
"Hey, baby, you fucking trying to
Being
fuck,"
a
bitch, get the
Libra,
fuck out of my
right?
face.
Being a Libra, we like balance.
No.
Right? We like balance.
Hello.
Let me devil advocate for you. So if some
I
female
like
just come up
respect,
to you and be like,
so-
"Yeah, let me take you down right now." What you gonna say?
Nah.
Baby, what?
If a female come up to you right now and say, "I'm gonna take you down right now," what you gonna say?
Is she bad?
It don't matter. It
does matter.
It does. It matters.
No, it don't.
Yeah, that matters a lot.
Because it's niggas
No, it don't.
that's what we're telling them.
Wait,
It doesn't
No, it don't. Because you didn't specify that the man that they was talking to them
It's
was
different 'cause
any
it's niggas.
extracurricular.
No, obviously, he's an attractive
You
man.
didn't say that though.
He has to be.
No, he doesn't.
Otherwise, that's a guarantee. No. Why would I ask her about an ugly nigga?
Ugly dudes pull women. Okay.
They gotta have pockets, nigga.
Women.
I like ugly niggas.
My ugly homeboys pull women all the time. That has nothing to do with what they look like.
Nigga, okay, let me rephrase. This nigga trying to be extra specific and shit. This
Hey, I was just saying. I was just trying to.
attractive people.
Attractive.
Attractive people. Ain't nobody in this room right now ugly. So
I was gonna say.
ain't nobody ugly in this room.
Me, mid niggas like me, fine ass niggas like me, but it's definitely
I'm saying.
a course of
If
that
a
shit.
nigga that was fine as shit walked in this room and said anything like what you said, you know, someone like, damn, I'm trying to fuck you, she's fine, I'm trying to fuck
Yeah.
Nah. It ain't happening.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
If a medium nigga,
From a male's perspective, if a bad bitch walk up to me, mind you, if
y'all are easy.
we're talking. No, it ain't. No. It's not about easy.
y'all won't give it up.
If I want, and it has nothing to do with my self-esteem, nothing. If I want, because I didn't turn down plenty of bad bitches. I didn't turn them down a lot of
Bad
times.
bitch. That's what I want to know. What is a bad bitch? Tell me, please.
If we talking a bad bitch, hold on.
Exactly. So high strung, what is your bad bitch?
But I'm saying we're talking from my perspective. So a bad bitch to me is a bitch that is automatically from the gate. She's attractive to me. She bad.
She gotta be a bitch though.
Okay, a bad woman. Excuse me.
We gon'
Thank you.
So
PC.
if she a bad woman
Thank you.
and she bad, she got a fat ass. She got stuff that I like. She got.
But what if she don't get a fat ass, but she got everything
But again, that's gonna determine whether I say yes or no.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just going off of what I like. I'm not going off of the standards of everybody else. Because I may think she bad, but he may not think she bad.
Yeah.
So
I don't even like white women like that.
We know.
We know you don't like
who the fuck said she was white, nigga? Because we know you fuck white bitches on Sundays.
Is she bad?
A little jab to strong on the side.
No, you don't like women.
Hey, that
We're aware.
But
bad bitch is different color than what my bad bitch.
I'm just saying that, nigga. First of all, I could never be placed because I'm all flavors. I'm Baskin Robbins with my shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that it ain't about being easy. It's what I want at that time. If I want to fuck and she come up to me,
You can. We're adults.
right? That's Kim. Thank you. I love you, Kim. Thank you, motherfucking thank you, Kim.
Wait, but that's a very much honesty is key because I told a female before I'm not in a relationship. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I'm not trying to do none of that.
Can we
If you
talk-
want to fuck with me,
Be
you go fuck with me,
honest.
and that's it.
No. Can we talk about honesty and transparency?
And that's the niggas' problem.
And transparency is the fucking problem.
That's the problem with niggas.
Transparency.
Y'all
That's
can be absolutely okay with
Y'all,
just fucking a
because
bitch.
I will say this,
But
dudes
y'all
are
don't wanna be
scared to
honest
lose a
about
female
it.
over being honest. And 9 times out of 10,
Because they-
We
if
don't
they're
do
honest
it
with you,
anyway.
they fuck with you anyway.
We don't give a fuck. We don't be giving a fuck. Honestly,
I learned that a long
and
time
y'all
ago.
wanna
A
lie. We
long
don't
time
give
ago.
a shit. Wanna lie. We
But-
gotta be transparent.
Niggas wanna lie and we don't give a
The situation I just approached with you was transparent, and you said no.
Who, me? No, we didn't.
No, you did.
Me?
No, I said a man walking up to you, that's him being transparent. Hey, I don't want a relationship. I just want to fuck you. And you said no.
If I say no, that's on me.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm
But-
saying if that's on me to say no,
Right.
that should be on me. You should not lie to me to get me to fuck around with you to then tell me then, oh, by the way, I don't want to.
But it sounds like either way he say it, it's a no to you.
No.
So
it's
what's
not.
what's a yes to you?
Like, what do you mean? Like dealing with a nigga?
So
like fucking around with
the
somebody?
transparent way didn't work. The lying to it don't work.
No, hold on. That's not what I said. I'm in some challenges. Y'all like my friend right now.
No.
Hey, what I say to you? It's a no. It's a no.
Kim, sit your ass down. sit your ass down.
That's not.
Kim about to come over here and kick the goddamn mics.
Pause. Wait, hold
That's
on.
not what I said.
Hold on. What we talking about?
Attractive man approaches,
Okay.
say, hey, I don't want this serious. I just want to fuck tonight. She said no.
Okay, do you know? Wait, do you know
She
this
said
man?
yes.
No.
Does she not know this man?
No, this man is. Listen, the scenario is exactly what I said. He walks up to her. He don't. It ain't up like you're adding to the story. So he
No,
he
okay,
just
so-
walks up to her and he don't know her for shit. He says, "I think you're attractive, and I want to fuck you."
So the deal is
That's transparent.
why-
So if I say no, that's
You're
on me to
attracted.
say no.
No.
Right.
It's
But do you respect him for being transparent?
Do we feel like you're attracted
Yes.
or not?
Yes. Okay. So she's right. She respect you.
That's what I was trying to get them to understand. I don't feel a way if a man approaches me, he's like, "Oh, you fun as fuck," and I say no. I'm saying no. I don't disrespect. I don't feel no disrespect because that's the way you approach me. You were honest. Cool. You
Yeah,
said
yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted.
Absolutely.
I said I'm not down.
100%.
Cool.
100%. That's what I wanted to get to.
I don't know
Let me
what the
say something.
confusion is coming in for here.
Let me say
This nigga is making me laugh.
Looks or something.
Let me say, she gonna
Y'all
get,
ain't
she
putting
gonna
no
get
looks in that
15 to 20 more people to say the same shit to her,
And
and
will.
we gonna get 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get 2. So the reason why you say men are easier, this, that, and the third, being approached as a man is very different being approached to a woman. Because I used to tell my ex all the time, you got a lot of men that wanna sleep with you. You don't have a lot of men that wanna be with you.
Mm. That part.
But here's the thing, I don't give a fuck about it. I got both parts. As I said, I got niggas that wanna be with me, and I got niggas that don't. I don't give a fuck either way, because I'm living my best life, and I'm Gucci.
First of all, I want to say this. I love y'all. I love y'all, ladies.
My best life.
So I want to say this. Yo. So we gonna move on to the next one. You know what I mean? What up, Trey? Dog. We gonna move on to this next one. I love. First of all, I love y'all's opinions. I love what y'all said. I love what y'all felt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody can't handle transparency. I think that the way that you handled it, the way that you handled that situation is 100% great. You know what I'm saying? I think that the way that people can't always handle transparency, but we're gonna segue to this too. So, why is it that whatever somebody posts on the internet, right, is we got all these new sites, right? We had the Dirty, we had the T app, we got all this shit that why is whatever someone posts on the internet is like law? Like, is if I gotta explain myself because this random ass motherfucker says something about me on the internet. I feel like, hold on, wait, before you answer. I feel like that you know, people tell me now you have people that care about you, that fuck with you, that say shit like, hey man, don't explain yourself. But when you don't explain yourself, it makes it look like if you don't say shit, you look guilty. If you do say shit, you look guilty. And when I look at a lot of these apps, right? When I look at a lot of these this stuff, it looks like bitter people. I'm gonna say women and men. It looks like bitter people that maybe didn't get put in the position that they wanted to with that person, and now all of a sudden you got a lot of shit to say. Like I one of the pet peeves that I hate, especially with being a popular individual in the city, is a female come up to me and be like, "I heard about you." The fuck you talking about? And then they say shit like, "Well, this person told me," and why is what that person say law? Who is that person? You see what I'm saying? Like, why is it that so if I don't explain myself, I'm guilty? Because you're going to think that, oh, he didn't even want to explain himself. It must be true. But if I do explain myself, now I look like I'm trying to explain myself to some truth that this person said. Why is it that we never, like if I say right now and y'all had the courtesy to believe me. If I said, man, I can't believe yesterday I slapped the fuck out of Jay-Z in Houston. Now, if I got people to believe that shit, then people going to be like, man, that nigga strong slap. You wasn't even there. You didn't see me do that. So why the fuck is that law? What that nigga said. Why is it law what I said on the internet? Whatever people post on the internet, I feel like people feel like they got to explain some shit. But why is it that no matter what I do, it's going to be wrong? Do y'all feel that way? Like,
because I don't care what nobody think about me, period.
It depends on what you
went
think.
crazy last week on me, bitch, please.
Social media
Don't
is
that shit. One-sided beef is crazy.
Social media is a facade.
What it is. Even with the females,
They see
like,
social media as truth, and it never is.
It's crazy.
Because what I think about you is not what he thinks about you.
Because y'all
It's not what he thinks about
everybody
you.
know us personally, so you can't make me feel no fucking way.
but people will try to get people on that side. And you know what I say? I say that people that believe that shit, they wanted to believe something negative about you anyway. They wanted to believe something negative about you anyway. They couldn't wait. They couldn't fucking wait.
Go.
Stay on that side.
Stay where you at. Period.
They already had a problem and they wanted to try to make it somebody else's problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. They're like, oh, I don't like you for XYZ, so now I'm going to try to make it bigger than what it is to make other people not like you for XYZ.
So what's the solution? Do you think that you should explain yourself or not?
Be your own person and find out for yourself. Because in a long term, short term, if you told me right now that he was like, yeah, I don't really fuck with him right now because he this, that, and the third.
Leave that shit alone.
I don't have no problems with him, but I'm gonna talk to him and I'll be like, well, you ain't did nothing to me, so why the fuck would I even worry? Like, even though I love you and you're my boy, no matter what, well, just love him. But like, if he didn't do nothing exponentially of being like
unlawful.
cross you,
Yeah.
then why would I look at him some type of way? Because you posted on social media saying, yeah, you know what, he didn't show up to my concert tonight. Fuck him because he didn't. You don't know what he got going on.
Yeah.
Maybe he had, his kids and this, that, and the third. He had his mama, whatever, daddy, this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna make my own decisions on how you approach me as a person.
Right.
And that's all it is. I'm gonna take what you, and we did this at Havana. If you remember the conversation, way back when.
Yeah.
Same conversation happened. Is I'm gonna treat you how you treat me because I fuck with you.
Right.
Just because they don't like you and maybe I fuck with them, doesn't mean that we are all gonna have problems because I'm my own individual and I'm gonna make my own decisions.
I think the only time that you should like stop, like, cause I'm the type of person, if I'm beefing with somebody and y'all my friends, we are friends here, I would never ask y'all to beef with that person because of me. I just respectfully say that when that person is around y'all, I just won't be around. Like, I won't come to the house parties. I won't come kick it with y'all. I just can't, because I can't be around that person. And that's just respecting the y'all's friendship in my situation. But my thing is, like, you know, it's when the individuals try to, and normally, like, you guys are solid individuals. So I know that if someone was to come around talking shit about High Strong, I would expect everybody in the room to be like, hey, respectfully, you can feel how you want to feel about him, but but we cool with the nigga. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, hey, respectfully. But see, that's the thing.
The San Antonio thing, it's a
It's
mentality thing,
yeah.
because I'm not even from San Antonio. I'm from Houston. We don't do that.
Cause me, I'm gonna say right now, if you come talking about Katie, you come talking about Kim, you come talking about Seth, you come talking about mine, Lisa, whoever. If you say something about them, bro, my first instinct is to say, hey, fam, I know we out here having a good time, but you can't. But I gotta see these people, and I fuck with them, and I don't want to be around that negative energy that you got toward that. Now, if you feel that way about that person, you could tell them.
That's my boy. That's my boy. So
this is why it's so important to have people to stand up for your character. People can say whatever the fuck they want to say about you, but when you know people who knows your character, that shit is different.
Yeah.
They can't cross you.
It don't matter what
They
the
may
fuck they
listen,
say.
but they gonna hold you on some shit like, yeah, nah.
No matter.
I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
Character and people talking about you is two different things. You have to have good character.
Right. Cause that's been my thing, is I'm always like, listen, that person ain't never crossed me like that. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but that person ain't never said nothing or did nothing disrespectful to me. So I'm cool with that person. You know what I mean? The only time I think that you should not be friends with somebody based on somebody else is when it was unlawful. When it was like something that like you tried to kill that person, or you tried to do something.
Can we talk about something?
What are we meant?
You know what
I'm scared. Oh, whoa.
No, we can't. I don't know.
Let's not mention names.
I don't know.
But
Had my back.
absolutely,
Back was turned.
100%.
Grown ass man was trying to charge me.
Absolutely, 100%. Because that's not gonna happen in my presence. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I was just raised that way. When you friends with females, as the man, you protect the females in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ain't no reason
We'll
for
talk
a
about it
nigga to
later.
put their hands on no female, period.
Never. Never. But I feel like they're like,
That nigga was feeling real saucy.
So
Fuck that. That nigga was feeling sassy. He was feeling saucy.
So I'm different. I'm not gonna lie. There's situations, right? If we go outside and there's 15 girls outside trying to jump one of the females that we cool with, some of them hoes getting kicked in the face. I'm just gonna make the fight even.
Right.
I'm gonna make it fair. Like, y'all came with 15 deep, and it's only 2 of these girls. Nigga,
Somebody gotta lay down.
Somebody got to get laid out. So it's gonna be about 5 of y'all that's got to go. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to make the fight even, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, you know, that's where your morality's at. It's all about your morals, where you at in life and what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Some people may disagree, because I hear that all the time. There's never a point where you should put your hands on a female. I believe that, but there's a lot of females. Yeah, they out your weight class. There's a lot of females out my weight class. These females is thick and heavy these days. I mean, you weigh 230, and you trying to punch me in the face. Hold on. Like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That little old me.
but you know, that was good, man. That was good. I like that. Y'all gave some dope ass opinions. Let's move on from the next one. So this is kind of a segue to the same thing. When does being the bigger person stop? You know, I've always felt like that, like that, like, when is it okay to say, you know what? I'm not apologizing this time. I feel like I've lost friends based on me not doing what I normally do, which is apologize first.
When you
You
hold the
have to
rope,
have your boundaries.
when you hold the rope, right, and they cut your blood circulation off,
Right.
that's when you gotta let go.
No, it's your boundaries when they cross them. If you have friends and people around you that know boundaries, they know your boundaries. So when they cross them, then what you gonna do? You gotta show them. Fuck that shit. Fuck it.
So fuck it. You know, I said this the other day. Not giving a fuck. There's an art to that. You really have to study not to give a fuck. People say every day. People say I don't give a fuck, but they really do.
They do.
It takes a true art to say I really don't give a fuck. Like, and I had to learn that art because I stopped caring about what the fuck people got to say about me.
We don't grow up like that.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
To be like, fuck everybody.
You grow up to care. That's why I never understood why some people be like out the gate. I've heard, you know, people say shit like, I don't trust nobody. Well, damn, nigga, you just met this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never say I don't trust nobody. I give everybody all my trust until you ruin it. Now, when you ruin it, you can't get it back.
Absolutely.
But I don't think that you should walk around from the moment you step outside your house and say, I don't fuck with nobody. I don't trust nobody. That's crazy. Because some people are worth it. And you going to take away from great friendships, potentially a great relationship, whatever, from a person by just simply not wanting to trust him.
If I was like that, we wouldn't be here today.
A lot of people.
Here, any of the, what is it? Many of the people here, I wouldn't be here.
Now, if you give somebody your trust and they lose it, if they care enough about the situation, they should try to earn that back. But if they don't care to earn it back, and you see that they're not doing things to earn that trust back, then you got to cut that person off. Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. You know what I'm saying? I got So, for me, to end that whole segue of where we went, because we went to like 10 to 15 different subjects on that, but I loved y'all's opinions. I appreciate y'all for giving y'all's input. I feel like that, like, a lot of input y'all gave is how people need to think. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, we live in a world where everybody doesn't think like that. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I want to touch on is, well, I do want to say something funny that I thought was funny. This is not a part of the subject, but it was just fucking hilarious to me. Did y'all see when Donald Trump said that the nigga said, I've been busy talking to the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. So
I say, nigga,
nigga, he is the president of Puerto Rico. I just thought that was fucking.
talking about?
I thought that was fucking hilarious. I just wanted to say that because I felt.
That man is the Lulu.
Looking in the mirror, he said,
But this is the motherfucker running the country, right?
Don't ask me about that man, because I fucking.
Oh no, we're not gonna talk politics on this podcast, man.
What can I
I
say?
hate that man.
Who the fuck was he talking to?
Hey, nigga, that shit was crazy. That nigga was talking to his goddamn self. That shit crazy.
When that mother said, oh, I talked to the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands.
Nigga, that's you, nigga. Stupid ass. With your stupid ass.
That's you.
And the last thing I want to touch up on, man, was I was sad to see that, you know, things have been ending in our culture. I guess me as a musician feel it heavy, you know what I'm saying? Because being a rapper and doing certain things, certain shows I wanted to get on before I got, you know, one of the greatest things that happened in my career was going on Shade 4-5 and sitting in the same seat as like Jay-Z, Jadakiss, and all these other rappers. So to see MTV end and no more BET Awards, and to see like 106, of course 106 been going for a long time, but see 106 in the basement, that was such a cultural thing, bro. It saddens me, and it saddens me as an artist because I never got to be on any of those shows. So I would never get a chance to be on MTV again. Like, and that fucking is sad to me because it's like, damn, bro, like I worked my whole career to try to get on TRL and MTV, nigga, and you know, I wanted to get my Grammy. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And the Grammy's obviously still here, so I still have a chance for that. But I'm just saying that things like that, when they end culturally, that was a part of our childhood. That was a part of how we came up, you know. So I wanted to ask y'all how y'all felt, growing up within that. We all kind of grew up in hip hop. I would assume. We grew up listening to a lot of different music, but we all kind of hip hop kind of raised us. You know what I'm saying? So to see that end, do y'all feel a way about that? Do y'all feel sad about that? I do personally.
I absolutely feel sad. I just went to Breezy Bowl recently, and it was almost like a flashback.
I don't feel
Yeah.
bad because we're different. We're built different.
No, I loved it.
We're built different though. Like
What you mean
Yeah, but
when you say that?
the way we operate through life, the music we listen to, we're built different.
But I think for millennials, the music we had is just different.
There's no legendary music anymore.
I think for millennials, we had legendary fucking music. I think we had legendary shit. You got Pretty Ricky, we got Trey Songz, we had Lloyd, we had Lil Wayne, we had Breezy, we had, and so I felt like when I went to Breezy Bowl, I told her, I even had a moment where I just stopped and I cried for a little bit because I was just like, this is my childhood.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, damn, I never thought I would ever be at a Breezy Bowl. Fuck, like,
Yeah.
that shit was wild. And the way he did it, the way that, oh my God, that man was meant to be a fucking artist. The way that he laid out his concerts, fucking chef's kiss.
Yeah.
He did it spectacular. But I think, I love to say, because my mom was born in the 70s and stuff like that, and I grew up listening to music from like the early 60s and the 70s and the 80s and stuff like that. I used to always think like, oh, I was born on the wrong era.
I just feel like that music. I feel like music, over time, music.
It evolved.
But I felt like that it was kind of a setback with this newer stuff, only because a lot of shit sounds the same. We had so much different variety. Like I said the other day, I don't think there's a female artist out right now that can make a song like Eve did called "Love Is Blind."
No.
Like if you listen to "Love Is Blind," "Love Is Blind,"
I think nowadays,
and it'll take
what
that.
we have now is nothing compared to our millennial days.
Like music back then was. When you listen to DMX, all that shit was legendary. Shit was legendary. Now we don't think about what song is like. We get so much access to music now. What song is legendary? When you think about Mariah Carey and Fantasy, and you think about even running it back to like Temptations and shit like that sampled.
We don't have that now.
We don't have that. I think Chris Brown, people like him, is still keeping that alive.
And that's what I say. I feel like Chris Brown is one of those ones that's like keeping actual music alive.
Yeah.
Because he is a artist. He's a performer. You could just tell from the concert.
Yeah.
That man's a fucking performer. He did it for his fucking band.
Right.
That man did that. I don't think now I can name an artist like, I love Cardi B. I love but it's more, I think it's more like the beats.
Yeah.
We feel like the beat. And it's not it's not as much as like the music that we grew up with. It's not like we grew up the early 2000s with Chris Brown. I think
the beats. We were listening to
I think the early 2000s with Chris Brown and beyond, like past that, is like real music.
Well, I'll say
And
this
I
about
think- and I think
Three lyrics.
I'll say this about
it
MTV.
is nowadays.
MTV was important to me because that was my
And I
gateway
love
to
MTV,
like
MTV
other sides of
CRL.
music. Like I would say MTV was cultural for me because that was my gateway to other sounds of music.
Yeah.
Like Avril Lavigne, System of the Down,
Paramore.
You
We
got
love
it.
it.
Right? All of that,
Yes.
right? So
Thank you.
from the black culture, that was my gateway to I kind of like this sound.
Oh, like, we like
right?
this shit.
Right? So that was like right before school.
Green Day,
I had
all
like
that
15
shit.
minutes.
Love it.
15 minutes. I'm listening to MTV before my bus comes. That was my gateway into
Yes.
music. So from a nostalgia standpoint, there's never gonna be
It's a
anything
different
like
kind of
that.
music. It's
Now,
a different genre.
exactly.
Than what is
Now, I will say
I think
this.
now it's just fucking bitches get money.
Well, yeah, it's what you.
You said a what?
It's what you access.
It's like
It's what you
the beats
access.
are
Yeah,
nice.
depression.
It's about what's catchy.
Yeah.
Like, the beats are
It's
nice.
about what's
That's
catchy.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The beats are nice.
Facts.
Everybody
Facts.
right now wants to be a Lil Kim and a Trina.
And they are
From
not.
a woman perspective.
And they are not.
Yeah, you're right. And that's okay. But we have more access to more music now. But I would say I won't.
I just think that there was like I'm sorry, Mariah, I'm gonna let you finish. I just feel like that there was like a thing with artists where we were able to live our lives through, one of my favorite verses from this artist Jadakiss, right? He was one of my influences. I feel like he don't get talked about enough. Jadakiss literally spit a portion of my life. There's one song he got called Feel Me, and in that song he says, hey yo, I grew up very athletic, hard-headed, thought I knew everything, I wanted to do everything, I was spoiled, stubborn, the only child, so the only thing I could do was hold it down. Now let me tell you something, I can tell you there's no bullshit. I always been wicked with the flow since a little kid. My first addiction, G.I. Joes and Ices. After that it was light-skinned girls and Nikes. That was me growing up. You know what I'm saying? So for me, we could live through the story of that shit. I don't think there's an artist out right now that's putting out a story like that. You feel me?
That's not
Kendrick Lamar?
Well, no, I'm saying like we have those. That's why this lady, they're older.
Oh yeah, right now, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now, we don't got
And I feel like that like there's a
What's his name for
J. Cole. If
like J. Cole is Chef's Kiss.
If he's put out
Chef's Kiss.
fucking so bad. Kendrick, if Kendrick start putting out music, Chef's fucking kiss.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller,
Yes.
Chef's fucking kiss.
We have
There's
these.
certain artists that like we have them.
Right.
Them niggas just like to, crawl into a hole away for a minute.
Yeah.
Those artists that you named, they're kind of like in the same age bracket as us.
That's what I'm saying. They're
They grew
millennials.
up with all.
They grew up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Millennials.
Absolutely.
all that. So
The
that's why
music
we
they
still have
choose
like
to
a
put out
connection
is like.
to that.
Cause for somebody to compare Sexy Red to Michael Jackson was crazy to
Absolutely
me.
the fucking not.
Somebody said that she is. They said on the internet that she is the new Michael Jackson of our time. That was a post.
That's the utmost
That was a post. I swear to God.
That's the most disrespect I've ever heard.
That's diabolical. That's diabolical, nigga.
Who is the Michael Jackson?
Huh?
I don't think Sexy Red can do like a 2-hour show.
I don't think nobody would go to a show.
Remotely close is Chris Brown. That's it. And he has even said that he is nowhere near close to Michael Jackson as a performer.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is the closest we have ever gotten our millennial.
Who's the closest
Yeah.
from a woman's
To Michael
from a woman
Jackson.
artist perspective?
As far as what?
Who's to Michael Jackson?
As a woman's perspective? I would say Beyonce.
Maybe Beyonce. And I'm not even a Beyonce fan to say she's probably the closest.
I would put him next to MJ very much so suddenly. Chris Brown and MJ together.
No, we're not talking
Performers?
about
Oh, never mind.
I heard a woman say that if you are over the, she said on a post that I seen, she said if you are a rapper and you're over the age of 35, please keep rapping, because there is stuff that we need to hear from that age. There's nobody. An NBA YoungBoy cannot. I grew up in a hood environment. NBA YoungBoy cannot tell me what I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z would say certain things in his lyrics that would make me not turn certain corners, because I knew that if I turned that corner, it could mean the chance between life and death. NBA YoungBoy doesn't say anything to provoke that. This nigga says shit that makes me turn that corner. Like I was even the club environment now. Like I went to what's that club? 1902, right? Is it 1902? I got the numbers right? Right? 1907? 1902? Okay, bet. 19. Shut your ass up. No, we was talking about and I was behind the line. I was in line at the bar, and there was two dudes in there. You know how we make the joke about the black forces and the white forces? Both of these niggas had black forces on. And they was in line, and two of these niggas, now mind you, it's beautiful ladies all over this place. You know what I'm saying? Normally when beautiful women are in the building, men tend to calm down because that's their goal for the night. Or they supposed to. The young niggas. So these two niggas is instead of noticing what's around them, these two niggas is talking about in line how all they want to do is crash out. They like, nigga, we should just crash out tonight. I feel like that. What about you? Like, yeah, I've been feeling like that too. And I had to stop these two niggas because first of all, I was in line and I was behind y'all. So if y'all crash out right now, I gotta beat both of y'all to fuck up, like for my life. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm like, listen, all these people in here having a good time, all these beautiful women in here, and y'all talking about crashing out. That's your idea of going out and having a good time. Your idea is to crash out. And that's crazy because I think that everybody should go out. People shouldn't be like right now. It's almost like, damn, I want to go have a good time, but it's like people are afraid to go have a good time now. You almost got to go out with a military mind, like anything could pop off. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
know the ins and outs of where you're going.
That too.
That shit don't matter.
Don't matter.
But now it's happening everywhere.
Don't matter. I have a military mindset. She knows. When we go out, my back is never to the door. She know that.
Facts. That's how I think too.
But
I
it
don't.
don't matter because shit still happen. Don't matter.
Absolutely.
Niggas will still wild the fuck out. Niggas will still do what the fuck they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Still gonna.
Absolutely.
It's unfortunate, but it's like, damn, like we just can't fucking go out and just have a good fucking time.
And that, like,
Somebody ruining it for everybody.
I feel like you gotta, and that's where coming with who you hanging around will, you know what I'm saying, decipher whether or not you should be around certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like whether or not, you know, who you are around is truly who you are. If you around people that want to crash out all the fucking time, like damn, bro, you can't blame for a lot of shit that's happening in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you choosing to be. And some people are afraid to let go of these situations. They're afraid to say, you know what, it's been. I heard a female tell me this one time. She said that, I said, why you always out with her if she crash out every time y'all go out? And she has her back. A thing with females is men do it, but not all the time. Like sometimes you take out niggas that talk all day in the car. That if something pop off, nigga, I got you. And then some shit pop off, that nigga is in the car. He back in the car, you know what I'm saying? But females don't play that shit. A female will show up with a female, not know how to fight. No, she don't know how to fight, but still fight for her girl. Because that bitch knew she didn't have hands when she walked into that fucking building. She knew she wasn't gonna develop no fucking hands when she walked into that fucking building. But she gonna fight for her friend because her friend is in that fight. Now niggas would do it too. So my thing is, so hold on, listen.
I'm not hanging around no bitches that got some loud ass mouth that can't fucking fight. That is not me.
But how you know she can fight if you ain't never seen a fight?
I'm not hanging around no bitch that I know can't fight and she tussling at the mouth like that. Hell no.
I feel like that's a discussion before y'all leave the house. Hey fam.
It is.
Before we go, cause listen, I didn't have conversations with all my niggas on the couch just like this. Hey fam, when we go out tonight, I wanna let you know, you get your ass beat, that's on you. Cause we all going to have a good time.
We can fight.
We talk about that.
We have our conversations, but we not hanging out with nobody who
You can't fight. Bitch.
we don't like drama. I fucking hate drama.
We hate
so
that shit.
I'm not
So
gonna
if
hang out
we
with
get
no
in-
bitch
if we
that
get
want-
into some
and
shit,
you can't fight, bitch. Get the
bitch, get the fuck out my way.
Get the fuck out.
And you can't, man, you can't never hang
And
with
if
me
it's my
because
friend,
now
and
I
she
gotta
got
square up.
And if it's my friend and she got a hot ass mouth, she know to keep her mouth shut.
Facts.
That's
How we
it.
are.
I'm not
Cause she know I got a hot fucking
We
hand.
not.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not, you hit the nail on the coffin. I'm not jumping in for your friend.
That's your friend.
We not doing that.
No, and if I don't know
I'm
you,
cool with you, but this nigga's over here wilding out.
Yeah.
right here.
I don't even like niggas to bring new friends really around.
Fucking hate.
Like if you not in my circle, but your niggas that say, oh, this nigga right here, bro, he cool as fuck. He wanted to kick you with us tonight. I'm gonna automatically say, bro, look, I don't fuck with that. Now I'm not going. If we already headed out, I'm not going. But bro, he get into some shit that's on y'all. I just don't fuck with. I don't fuck with the new shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's that.
My friends gotta ask me if it's cool to bring
But
me because I don't play like that at all.
But those conclude my topics for the night, man. I appreciate y'all all coming and giving y'all's opinions, man. Thank y'all. This shit was really dope. We talked about a lot of a conglomerate of shit. We talked about relationships. We talked about obviously turning up.
I learned a lot. I learned lying don't work. I learned telling the truth don't work.
Oh yeah. Hold on, Katie gonna whoop your ass, nigga. You better calm your ass down, nigga. Katie, look, you about to work her ass up again. Look, she about to.
The truth fucking words.
No, so we was talking about earlier, just real quick. What we was talking about earlier, we was saying. Hold on. So we was saying like about a man being upfront. We saying that a man coming to you and being completely transparent. Like if a man comes to you right now, most men would try to say things they really don't want, but to get you where they want to get you. So, but if a man just comes up to you and be like, hey, I think you real attractive. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time seeing you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, but you so fucking fine. I do want to see if me and you can have a fucking situation. Like if we could just fuck and be cool and that be it. We hang out when we hang out. We not question each other. If you show up with another man in the club, I'm not questioning you. I say hello to you. Is that cool? Is a woman cool with that because a lot of women say, "Oh, I want transparency, I want real," and men say it too. Men be like, "Oh, I don't want nothing," but then turn around and be mad at the female for showing up with another man. I can't believe this bitch. I can't believe she gonna show up in the club with another nigga. Like, bro, y'all. You said to her you didn't want nothing, but be mad that she came with another nigga because in a man's mind, a lot of times they expect a woman not to act the way that they want to act. They want to have their cake and eat it too. That's just a fact. So, what do y'all feel about that? If a man came up and approached you,
Ain't no way you gonna do me dirty. I'm not getting my
yeah.
If you're transparent and you're honest from the jump, they could never come back and tell you anything. And even if they were to try to, hey baby, I was a full fuck from the beginning. You couldn't really come here and tell me anything. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. Can we give her a hand? I like that. Can we give her a hand?
Hey, yeah.
I like that.
I'm still going to sleep at night knowing that I did the right thing. Or honest thing.
To me, you gonna have your own opinions. You gonna have your, as long as you can live with yourself and know you kept it real. I feel like it's all good.
But at least you can say I was honest from the jump.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
Man, I love that. Hey, man, let's give her a hand for real. I like that. I like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. That's the wrap of Trill Talk No Cap. This has been another great episode of Trill Talk No Cap. I appreciate y'all, man. We here every Wednesday. I want y'all to start coming out, telling people about the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I will be announcing, too, also shows and stuff that I have coming up as an artist. But also, you know what I'm saying? I did the concert at the Garden. We did 500 people. A big accomplishment. I loved it. And now we're getting ready to do another one for my R&B album. I'm not sure where the venue's going to be at yet, but we will start stating the dates and times for that right here on Trill Talk. This has been a great first episode to start season 4. I appreciate y'all for coming out, man. I can't thank y'all enough. I love every single one of y'all, and I love y'all's opinions. And please continue to spread the word, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.